That's really dumb. But he's so cool!
What's going on, party people? Logan, JYA, Drykage here, and today we've got the brand new Drytron support card from the Duelist Nexus in hand. Therefore, we're going to be doing some combo tutorial action for you to show you what it is capable of. Now, guys, when this card was first announced, I have to say, I have to be 100% honest, I thought it was terrible. Absolute trash. Beta card. Beta. However, Drytron content creators and enthusiasts across the internet have proven me wrong. It's got some serious capabilities and some really cool two-card combos, the first of which I'm going to show you here on the channel today. Before we dive into that, got to give the biggest, hugest shout out to the boy Sorvent, who was the first person I saw making content about this video, and this combo is largely inspired by his. Also got to shout out to Jordy Wang, who's on the same wavelength as me in terms of using this combo, as well as my friend Greg from the Wise Guys, and every other Drytron content creator who is leveraging this strategy, bro. Sorvent, you laid the groundwork, and we're taking all of our different takes on it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out all those other creators. Still got Drykage Field Centers, link in the description down below. Be sure to check those out. And without further ado, let's not delay it anymore. Let's check out this combo tutorial. What's going on, guys? Logan JYA here, and the brand new Drytron support card in the Duelist Nexus has come out. It's this guy, the Knight Ursatron Alpha, the inferior Alpha, you can call him. I already did a reaction when they first announced this card, saying this card was bad. Honestly, I got very excited when I first read it, and then I was extremely disappointed when I really thought about it practically. However, since then, a lot of people have been pumping out combos using this very card, and I've taken my own take on those particular combos. Honestly, guys, huge shout out again to Sorvent, but we are going to dive right into it now, and you're going to see just one of the many routes that this new card can enable. So let's get into it. First and foremost, we're starting off with a two-card combo here, that being Nova and the brand new guy, Mr. Inferior Alpha. And for our combo, you're going to want to have another card in your hand. Anything that you can discard, it doesn't matter who it is. We'll just use this guy right here, this good old OCG Ben 10. We'll say that that's our one card in hand to discard, and you'll see why at the end of the combo, but trust me, it doesn't make this combo any worse. So we start things off with the Nova, and the Nova is going to summon out the Alpha from deck, all right? Then, since we control it, we'll special summon out the new guy. And new guy's effect, when he hits the board, he gets to search for a Drytron spell. So we add the field spell, Drytron Fafnir, we throw that guy up, and that's going to grab the Ursatron Drytron. This is a fusion card, if you can believe it, and it actually uses field spells to fusion summon this crazy level 7 monster from the extra deck. And the level 7's got a bunch of pluses to it too. But one thing I wanted to flag about this card in particular is that this card also helps you facilitate your guaranteed follow-up, because it's got a very cool graveyard effect where you can, instead of tributing a ritual monster or a Drytron from your field or hand, you can banish this card from the graveyard as your tribute material, which is a really cool little secret effect that it does have. Anyway, for our next play, we're going to use that fusion card. Since we control Alpha and we have Fafnir on field, we get to banish the Fafnir from our field, as well as the Ursatron ritual spell from the deck. I don't have one, I'm just proxying it right now. You banish both of those, and then you get to fusion summon out your Big Chungus. This guy right here, he is the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper comes out onto the field like so. Like I said, he is a level 7. So the next thing we're going to do here now is we have to do a special summon. So we're going to link 1 into Link Karibo, and that's going to trip off the Mr. Flagship over here. He is going to search for you, Drytron Zeta, baby. So look at what we have lined up right now. We got Alpha, we got Zeta, but we're not done yet. We're actually not going to start the combo line just yet. We are going to overlay these two guys. Again, shout out Sorvent. This was a good idea. Go for the Drykage since they're both level 7. Detach off this guy. We're going to get 2 free materials. And this is where me and Sorvent kind of divulge. And this is something that my buddy Jordy Wang was telling me about. And frankly, him and I were on the exact same wavelength. We were thinking about what's the best way we can take advantage of this combo and this new card. And honestly, this is what we landed on. So we summon out the IP using the 2 tokens from the Drykage, and then we've got the 4 materials necessary to establish an Appaloosa. That gives us a guaranteed safety net prior to going for our Alpha Pitch Zeta. And this Appaloosa right here cannot be destroyed by card effects since it has been made with IP. The reason why we do this instead of the thing that Sorvent demonstrated in his video is that it takes way too many slots in both the main deck and the extra deck. So we want to make sure we're actually being very responsible with the use of our slots. But now we get to full combo, Alpha Pitch Zeta, and the combo we're going to do here is probably the highest ceiling, highest power, and highest potential combo that we can do with Drytron at the current moment. So you see what I'm doing here, Alpha Pitch Zeta, Zeta Pitch Ben 10, and that's going to grab us Medionis. Ben 10 effect's going to search Diviner, and this is all kind of just for the par, for the course. overlay these two guys, go for Moy Beta. Moy Beta is going to foolish off your Gamma. All this stuff is pretty simple. Normal summon out that Diviner, use its effect, that's going to send Herald with the Arclight. Herald's effect is going to search, grabbing you Amor Factor Pain, baby. That's right, we're FTKing people out here. What the heck else are we going to do? You can't be Nibiru'd. If they Nibiru you before you set up the Apo, you don't care because you already got Alpha Zeta online. There's no point for them to Nibiru you beforehand, and afterwards the Apo is going to be established. This also protects you from Veilers, Gammas, Ghost Mourners on your Nightmare Griffin, which comes up later in the combo, or any other combo pieces. The only thing it leaves you open to is an Infinite Impermanence, which would be kind of the worst case scenario, but you can dodge Bestials, you can dodge so much more just by setting up this Apo bright and early. So from here we go Medionis, detach off of the Moy Beta, summon back the Ben 10 from the graveyard, overlay these two for Beatrice. I'm gonna use Beatrice's effect, detach, send the Thunder of Ruler, then we can use Gamma's effect in the graveyard, pitching off the Amor Factor from our hand, special summoning itself, and any material from the graveyard. Then Medionis, reduce to add back on the Gamma. Activate the Medionis next, detach Moy Beta and use Moy Beta itself, summon back Amor Factor, use his effect to skip the main phase. Then we can turn these two into Dynamondo, and then we can use the graveyard effect of Linkuriboh to bring himself back onto the field. Then we can take these two, turn them into the Crystal Heart. Crystal Heart's effect will summon back the Dynamondo from the graveyard, link these two off into Nightmare Griffin, and then Griffin's effect, discard that. Whatever that last blank card is, you'll have 3 more blank cards in your hand. In this situation, we're using that pre-10 Ben 10, and you're going to get to reset your Thunder of Ruler and then get a draw free card. So after you've resolved that Amor Factor, your opponent gets no main phase 1. This skips their battle phase. It skips the entirety of their turn. And we've got the Nightmare Griffin online for additional interruption, the Apollosa for 3 guaranteed, a Beatrice to send Delta, which is our last name in deck, if you so choose to. And then finally, we've got that cool secret effect of the Fusion card, which gives us the guaranteed follow-up we're looking for, letting us resolve Alpha Thubin by banishing this for cost, searching off a Ben 10, and then absolutely obliterating the opponent. So that is kind of our entire line of play with this brand new combo. If you guys want to see more routes using the brand new Drytron support card out of the Duelist Nexus, be sure to smash 150 likes on this video. Not only will I do a deck profile, but I'll do a whole compilation of the different combos that you're able to do. Again, shout out to Jordy, shout out to Sorvent, and shout out to everybody who's been innovating with this brand new card. I thought it sucks. I still think it kind of sucks, but it's got some really cool use cases that we can take advantage of. With all that being said, Logan JY signing off. Have a great day. I'll see you beautiful people later. Peace.